bit of wet weather around. Do you expect the same come Saturday night, and how important to train in these kind of conditions?
Yeah, it looks like it at the moment. It's Wellington, so you expect a wee bit of wind as well. It's probably decent prep for us to have a wee bit of grease on the ground this morning.
What's been the focus in the last couple of days of training as you build into this test match?
Black standards, our reviews, making sure we're thorough in our review process and we can get the best out of the growth opportunities.
The Springboks named their team last night. Have you had a chance to look at it, and were there any surprises for you?
In some ways, yes, with some of the experience that they have at 10, 12 and 13. In other ways, those guys have been playing well this year, and so we have to prepare for everything really, and we also really concentrate on ourselves.
Does it change what you look at in preparation for this week?
Yeah, it does. You have to make sure you're clear on specifics and left footers and right footers and general tendencies, so we'll make those adjustments.
Tommy, a different goal kicker used on the weekend. Can you just explain the process of how the All Blacks usually decide who's going to kick in a test match?
Yeah, I think Baz just had a wee bit of a niggle in the knee, and then so Geordie stepped up, but you see there 4 or 5 of them all getting their reps, and a pretty consistent process during the week. But that's what that was. Do
you usually leave it up to the players to decide, or what do the coaches say?
No, more often, yeah. More often that's the case, but it's pretty consistent around who's starting the game, and then especially at 10, and then who'll be kicking to start the game, and the adjustments as HIAs and other bits come into it.
And Lester Fainga'anuku's second week in camp. How has he changed as a rugby player since his time in France? And do the All Blacks see him as a centre or a wing, or someone who could cover both?
He's goal kicking as well.
Well, he used to goal kick for Nelson College, actually, back in the day.
It's good to have Lester back. Yeah, we've watched him closely. Obviously, he's still got the ability to break tackles and get his arms through. So he's been in here 2 weeks now. So yeah, it's good to have him back in the environment.
Has he been is he up to speed now with the game plan enough that he could be available for selection, do you think?
Yeah. I mean, that's why he's here, and that's why it's our job to make sure he's up to the game plan. Everyone that's here with us is across their detail.
Has he returned a different player, do you think?
I think time will tell. He's still got the same confidence and the same swagger that he left with. So that's great to see. It's still Lester. He's great to have in the environment.
Tamaiti, you mentioned the black standard and getting to that this week. Have you noticed a response from the players in the first couple of days of this week?
Yeah, I think each week there's a response. We're well led in the strength and conditioning department around how much load's appropriate and make sure we're right on the right days, and it's Tuesday at the moment, so the players have been really owning the areas where we feel like we can grow, and it's been that's been consistent.
Touched on Rassie before. He said he could see the DNA Wayne Smith was giving this team, and also he thought Richie McCaw was in camp last week, the way the breakdown was happening. Was he in camp, and how impressed were you with the team at the breakdown?
Yeah, I think we got the height right and the intent for sure. I don't think Rico is in camp, but he's an All Black legend, so he's always in camp, if you know what I mean.
So he was in touch with the players and up and out?
I think you'd have to ask the players. No, he wasn't at training specifically, but as I said, his legacy lives on, and real intent around that breakdown shows that always care about that legacy.
Just on Emoni, Razor mentioned yesterday still awaiting some results. Is there any further clarity around his injury?
Not at the moment. He's not with us currently. He's taken a decent knock, so it's a real shame for him. He started the test with a hiss and a roar, and but not as yet.
Just on South Africa, how do you? I know you guys don't prepare differently to the opposition, but how do you prepare to a team that's quite a lot of unknowns in terms of their backline in particular?
We do our due diligence around who's playing, and making sure the tendencies and what's actual different. We're across that. At the same time, it's important that in a 3-day training week you focus on yourselves and what you're going to do and where your growth is.
Do you believe they'll stay the same lineup?
I'm not sure. I mean, confirm it once the boys run out, but we'll be be prepared for anything.
And twice now, Damien's been called in quite early in tests, and I know against France he wasn't then backing up in 15 for the following test. But the way he performed, is there a temptation there to start him at fullback against South Africa and have those dual playmakers?
I think there always is. It's Damien McKenzie. If coached against him in the past, you know how lethal he can be. So it's great to see him step up early and come on and play the way he did.
Just on the halfbacks, Noah and Cortez, back training, but where are they at in terms of the week and possibility of being available?
Yeah, the halfbacks, they're super energetic. They're trying to get into everything. So it's a matter of controlling their load and making sure they're right at the right time of the week. But it's great to see them both back up on their feet.
All right, we can pull in Quinn if that's all right, team.
Thank you.
Thanks for the details.